Yeah, buddy. Alrighty, what's up, everybody? It is I, Peter Joseph here, your tribal god of extreme, back at you again with video number 2 on your Friday night. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's Friday night, November the 29th, 2024. That's the final day of November. We'll finish off November tomorrow, and then start counting down those days in the greatest month in the world with the greatest people in the world that celebrate birthdays. And we'll get to Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and when we drop that stupid ball. That's coming up. So we're pretty much 32 days away from the end of the year. So we got the final month of the year about to hit us on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. But thank you for watching right here on video number 2, right here on, once again, the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling Channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Excuse me, I had something in my mouth, that's what she said. But thank you for watching on the Peter Joseph Channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling. Whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, stick that thumb straight up everybody else's woo-ha! Up the arse. And tell them, I like it, you don't. Pretty much, but please like the video, share the video all over the internet, subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. We are 1 subscriber away from 650. Hopefully we'll get to that by Christmas or by the end of the year. Be a little nice mini milestone, and we'll keep going until we can't go anymore, which may be sooner than we think, but we'll see. There's lots of changes coming next year with my channels and with me personally, but we'll see what happens with that as we get into 2025. But nothing on the horizon just yet, but we'll see what happens with that. There might be some time I take off, legit take off. I'm not like joking around like, oh, I'm gonna take off. I'm going down to Florida. You know, people think I'm not going anywhere, but you know, but there is a 20% chance that I might be taking a little bit of time off from YouTube and just to reset batteries and you know assert myself. So, because I need a break. I need a legit break from this garbage festival website. So I would say probably by WrestleMania time, I might be taking a little break. For how long? I don't know. But hopefully it won't be that long. It might be a week, might be a month, 2 months, 3 months, who knows. But there is a chance I might be taking a break in the next couple months. Legit break. To reset, like I said, recharge, refocus, kind of get away from this garbage festival website just for a little bit, you know, and we'll see what happens with that. Doesn't mean all you dumb people that obsess about me 24/7, 365 get a big win because you haven't won anything at all. So you think that you can kiss my ass, but what's I got big things coming with work and with other things happening, and eventual promotion at my job. I gotta start, start doing some stuff for my future and everything, and eventual retirement. So we'll be doing that in the next couple of months. So, like I said, I will probably still be here through next month, maybe into January and February. But as we get into the spring and into the summer, that's where it gets a little bit tricky, and we'll see what happens with that. So, doesn't mean I don't have money or anything like that, because I have a lot of money, so, but I'm just taking some time off of YouTube to work a little bit more on my mental health, my physical health. I'm going to be getting more involved in, and hopefully by the time we get to the spring and the summer, we don't have to worry, and if I do take some time off, I'll still be around, but not as much like I am now. So deal with it. So it'll probably be a part-time, on and off basis as we go into 2025. But like I always will, I will update you guys as best I can into 2025 and beyond. And we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm Peter Joseph. Once again, this is my Peter Joseph channel. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're close to 650 right now. Subscribe to my channel. All my channels are down below in the gobbledygook. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face because you're SOL. And you know what that means. Ha 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 ha! If you don't know, look it up. And that's it. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride, and as always, sit back, relax, you grab this cold one, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. Hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe, hit the bell for more. If not, there's the door. Don't let it hit your stinky, fat ass on the way out. And don't leave stupid comments on my videos, because they're going to get automatically deleted, and you will be blocked, sent to the Shadow Realm, where Satan and Rosemary and Abaddon and Su Yung will eat your soul! So don't do that. But if you want to be a schmuck, then you're going to get treated as such. And you don't like it, then go cry to your mama, little baby bitch. And that's pretty much it. You like it, great. You don't, then go cry to your mom. That's that. Alright, we got SmackDown taped. Coming up in about a half hour from now. Should be some interesting stuff. The official go-home show before tomorrow night's Survivor Series War Games! We got that. So we're going to have an advantage match for the men's side, where you know that Bianca Belair's team has the advantage. Let's see if Roman's team or Solo's team, I love you, Solo! See if his team gets the advantage in the men's War Games match. It's going to be the Yeet Man, Jey Uso, taking on the werewolf himself, Jacob Fatu. I love you, Solo! So we'll see what happens with that. Speaking of Roman will be on the show, and he will have a sit-down. I think he's going to have a sit-down or face-to-face with a guy named Phil. We saw last week. CM Punk. So, see what happens with that. Because you know Roman ain't trusting nobody yet these days. He can't trust anybody. Can't trust the Usos. He can't trust Sami Zayn. Can't really trust the Wise Man anyway, because he doesn't answer his phone calls. And then, can he trust CM Punk, the original OG Paul Heyman guy? Is Paul gonna turn on the team? He's gonna turn on Roman again, even though that was for a brief moment with Brock Lesnar about a couple years ago. We'll see what happens tonight and really tomorrow night at Survivor Series War Games from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, eh? And that's it then. Monday Night Raw from Everett, Washington, kind of like a suburb of Seattle. But we got that, and I think this is going to stay in the West Coast for SmackDown next week. So we'll see what happens with all that as we start the first week of December. And then next Saturday, we got NXT Deadline from Minnesota. And pretty much we'll be done with everything for the rest of the year. We got Saturday Night's Main Event, which is an event, not a pay-per-view. It's an event 2 weeks from tomorrow from the Nassau Mausoleum in New York City. Well, Long Island. Strong Island, but you know where it is. It's in New York. But we got that. But we'll talk about all that later. Check out my last video on this channel. My post-Thanksgiving video, basically rambling for about 47 minutes about what I'm thankful for. So, check it out. Link will be down below in the description box, or you just go back a video. Whatever you want to do with that. I will be doing SmackDown after this video, because it'll pertain going into my predictions tomorrow for Survivor Series on episode number 49 of the Shadows Lair. And then episode 50 will be the Golden Show next week with my Deadline predictions. And we got that. TNA Turning Point is tonight. I will be reviewing it. I will be watching it later tonight. So I'm not watching it live, so I'm watching SmackDown, of course. So I'll be watching it after SmackDown. And I might do a mini review tomorrow over on my, well, I don't know where I'm going to do the review. I'm thinking of doing it here on this channel. But, I mean, we'll see. Because I am putting off TNA and Ring of Honor reviews until next week. So we'll be on the road to Final Resolution, which I'm not going to be reviewing. But as far as Ring of Honor goes, I mean, I did see the show, part of the show last night. It wasn't great, so I really don't need to talk about it. TNA had a never before seen matches thing. I didn't really care too much about it, so why do the review? So, but I will be reviewing, partly reviewing Turning Point, which happens in a little bit. And also SmackDown. Well, I'll be doing SmackDown tonight, reviewing Turning Point tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, we'll be doing War Games review on this channel. And Sunday, we got Collision and Rampage review over on my main channel. So lots of stuff coming this weekend. Please hit that bell, because if you miss anything, fuck you. You're SOL. And you know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to SmackDown, on video number 2, right here on the Peter Joseph channel, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. And we're going right into the beginning of December, and we'll be counting down those days to Christmas and New Year's. So get ready. The countdown is on right now. And before you blink, it'll be here. It'll be now. We're at now. What happened to then? We missed it. Good old Spaceballs reference. You gotta love it. Alright, so on this Friday night, November the 29th, 2024, on video number 2, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve edition review. Alright, for last night, not last night, Wednesday night, November the 27th, 2024, and we are emanating live from the Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Illinois. And as always, our commentary team, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the great man from England, Nigel McGuinness, me love, and my good buddy, Tony Baloney Schiavone, or as Jericho will say, Tony Schiavone. Alright, so last night was, a lot of people said sucked, but I thought it wasn't that bad. We're going to start the Continental Classic, the Continental Breakfast of Champions Classic. So we had a couple of matches in the Gold and Blue League. We have more tomorrow on Collision and Rampage, so lots to talk about there tomorrow. With Rampage at 6, Collision at 4, but it's taped, so not live. You don't want to see live things at 4, but in any case, we got that. We're gonna hear from Jon Moxley and the Death Riders after Moxley successfully retained his AEW title against freshly broken Orange Juice. Orange Cassidy, and what happened after that. The craziness that happened after that with hi guys, it's me, Darby. I'll talk to you guys later, but right now, I'm gonna go kill myself, because I do it for you guys. I come from Seattle. Anyway, so Darby, Christian Cage, certain guy named Jay White, the Switchblade, beat with the Switchblade, and the Hangman, Adam Page, all going for Moxley's title, about to do some cowboy shit. We got that. We got a little thing with Nina and the lovely Mariah May. Talk about those lovely hotties I want to fuck. We'll talk about that a little bit. But first, before we get to the matches, we got a recap, a long as fuck recap. Once again, Guns N' Roses with their epic hit song, November Rain. Another one of those epic long recaps. And then we get a rundown of the Continental Breakfast of Champions Classic preview. We'll get a preview of that. With some of the entrants saying they're going to win, like Darby and, Ricochet, Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, people like that. Okada is in, and he's still going to be the champ until the Classic is over, so he doesn't have to... So, he can lose the title without even getting pinned. I mean, well, he will get pinned, obviously, but he will hold the belt until the end of the pay-per-view. The end of the tournament, basically. So whoever does win will get the belt, and Okada will be like, I never lost the belt! He'll never lose it if he doesn't win the gold league or the blue league of the entire thing. He loses, he gone. No more title for you, sir. And the Elite will have no titles at all. Even if the Bucks are going for the IWGP Tag Team titles in Japan at Wrestle Dynasty. They're gonna win? Maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, for those dumb fucks who don't know the Continental Breakfast of Champion rules, well, I'm always here to give you them. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a loss, and if you lose, 0. You get nothing. Round robin format, single elimination. So everybody will face each other once in the tournament, and most points. Well, the winner, the top 2 people in the gold and blue league will face off against each other, and the winner of that will face off in the finals at World's End, December the 28th, from Orlando, Florida, and the finals of those will be at World's End. So, people are going to be fighting twice. So, there you go. 20-minute time limit, nobody allowed at ringside. And like I said, the winner of the blue league will face the runner-up. Actually, I take that back about the winners of the top 2 people in the gold and blue league will face each other. Take that back. The winner of the blue league will face the runner-up of the gold league. So the second place, the winner of the blue league, wherever that might be, faces the second place guy in the gold league, and vice versa at World's End. So those winners of those respective matches at World's End will face each other in the Continental Breakfast of Champions finale, and whoever wins gets the belt. Are we following along here? There will be a test. So, we see what happens with that. Alright, one of the guys in the I believe this is the blue league, and that's Shelton Benjamin. He comes out with the rest of the Hurt Syndicate, MVP, and Bobby Lashley. So, they cut a promo before the match with the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, and as always, we pay homage to his brother, the man upstairs, Jay Briscoe, reach for the sky, boy. Yes. Alright, so MVP compares Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin to Michael Jordan and Walter Payton, 2 greats from the Bulls and the Bears. But great players, where the Bears and Bulls now, they suck. But anyone who turns down the Hurt Syndicate isn't all that bright. Anyway, and like Swerve, basically, so they show a clip of Bobby Lashley destroying Swerve at Full Gear. We'll hear from Swerve a little bit later. But I gave the first part of that segment 3 out of 5 stars. So then we go to the Continental Classic Blue League first match in the Blue League. Mark Briscoe and Shelton Benjamin. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. Pretty good match. Nice time ending. 11-11. Hey! Make a wish. There you go. Alright, so back and forth match they went. Shelton was beating the crap out of Mark in the corner. That just fired up the funky chicken. And he comes back. He's hooking up, brother. And he knocks Shelton down, goes up and hits Froggy Boom, but then he hurt himself in the process. And then he tries again. This time, Shelton Benjamin gets the knees up, Then he Sasso some released German suplexes. Ow. Mark comes back and tries a J-Driller. That gets countered. And then Shelton hits the Dragon Whip into a super kick for a near fall. And then Shelton finishes off Mark Briscoe with the Exploder suplex. 1, 2, 3. He gets 3 points. And at the moment, he is the top leader in the Blue League. And once again, that's how this happened last year. Mark, 0. I have no doubt in my mind Mark's getting at least 3 more points. Remember what happened last year? He got all the matches he had, he got 0 points, he got nothing, and then he finally won the last match and kind of hurt Cesaro, and I think Jay White as well, because they were trying to get in, and, well, didn't get in. Alright, so Shelton and Mark have 4 matches remaining. We got the Continental Breakfast of Champions champion. Oh, Kata! Taking on the Dancing Fool. Oh, yeah. Daniel Garcia tomorrow on Collision. And then, also, I think it's tomorrow, we got the Beast, Mortos, taking on Kyle Fletcher. That should be interesting. So the winners of that will have 3 or 1 point or 0. And then everybody else will be at 4 matches left. So we got 4 weeks left till the end of the year. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we go to Tony Baloney Schiavone on the stage. He brings out still our TBS Women's Champion and also the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, the CEO of the ring, and clear it out. Mercedes Moné, and she comes out with the one-on bandit, Camille Brickhouse. She's mighty. She did the whole thing now. She's a brick house. Okay. So Mercedes and Camille come out for a chat, little celebration, since Mercedes beat Chris Statlander in what people say was a great match. I didn't think it was that great. Even Meltzer gave it almost 4.5 out of 5 stars. Then he got chewed out by MVP. Ha! Good. Anyway, so Tony praises Mercedes Moné's match with Chris Statlander, saying it was the best match of the year. Right! Okay, Tony, stop with that shit, because I'm getting sick of it when you say, oh, this is the greatest thing in all time! There's been other great matches of this year there, Tony Baloney. Come on now. Stop. Anyway. And then, so Tony praises the match, saying it's the greatest match of the year. Blah, blah, blah. And then Mercedes like, well, it should be. It's money. It was money. Uni? Oh, sorry. So Mercedes suggests that Camille isn't all that bright, and she's about to fire her ass, and then Camille's like, shut up! And then she goes, are you stupid, or are you just dumb, Mahoney? Stupid is, stupid does, sir. Anyway. So she threatens to fire Camille. Camille's like, shut the fuck up, you can't fire me because I quit! And then basically, she just, shuffles off, and then Mercedes like, you can't talk to me like that! Did she just do what I think she did? And then she's going off on Tony Schiavone, and Tony's like, I don't want to hear it. So, thank the Lord, Camille Brickhouse is gone from being Mercedes' lackey, and I hope Tony Khan learned the lesson here. That you have to make Camille a freaking monster. And this is what you do. You get rid of her, and now what I would do is have Camille, when she gets better, go on a humongous winning streak, and then at Winter is Coming or whenever, maybe next year, maybe at Fight for the Fallen, you have Camille beat the fuck out of Mercedes and beat her for the title. But then again, Mercedes always has that money, per se, no pun intended. She could get another bodyguard. People think it's Megan Bayne. Yeah! Megan Bayne hasn't been on TV in months, and she signed with AEW. Where is she now? In the indie circuit. She's in Japan, mostly. They're gonna bring Megan Bayne to be with Mercedes? I don't know, that's gonna be a good thing, but... who knows? But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. But thankfully, and I hope, Tony Khan, you learned your lesson. That you just treated Camille like shit. And I hope you can hopefully fix it. I don't think you can, but we'll see. And that's it. Alright, match number 2 for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. We got the Nueve, the champion of champions, Le Champion, the Nueve, well, can't call him the Oak Show, he's now the Nueve, Le Champion, the great man that he is, the Ring of Honor World Champion, Chris Jericho, Le Champion. Hi, guys! Hi, guys! So, Jericho comes out with the rest of the learning tree, Reading Rainbow himself, the learning tree, of Big Cass and Brian Keith. Nice hat there, Jericho. I thought he stole Brian Keith's hat and made it like a number 9 and everything, but anyway. He takes on the big man, the big stone pitbull from Japan, Tomohiro Ishii. Not Ishii, it's Ishii. I wish people would get that right. Anyway, this is their second match. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. They beat the shit out of each other. And it wasn't a great match. People are like, oh, I'm sick of this fake slapping, this fake slapping, this fake strong style shit. I'm sick of these chops. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, you get in the ring with Ishii. Tell me how it is, okay? Anyway, Jericho got busted wide open on his mouth, I think. And then Ishii, I think, got a broken nose, so he was leaking blood. And poor freaking Aubrey Edwards, who always referees Jericho's matches. I don't know why. Can you get somebody else to ref there, Jericho, besides Aubrey every fucking match? I'm just saying. But anyway, they went back and forth, beat the fuck out of each other. Jericho hits a superplex. Ishii pops right up, because, he's the king of no selling. And then a German suplex drops Ishii. And then Jericho tries for the Judas effect. That got blocked. And Ishii hits one hell of a clothesline to the back of the head, a Northern Lariat. Jericho gets back up with a short Judas effect into the code breaker. And a 1 count because Ishii can't sell. But then he fell down. He kicks out at 1. He's like, ah! And he fell down like a house of cards. And then Jericho puts him in the walls of Jericho. Ishii can't counter it. And then, once again, code breaker by Jericho. Ishii with a code breaker. And you see blood just flying everywhere. The canvas looked like a mess. Anyway, then Ishii with an Enziguri. And he tries to finish him up with that King Kong Bling Buster. But Jericho caught him with another Judas effect for the 3rd straight Judas effect in the match. 1, 2, 3. Still your reigning, defending Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho in over 13 minutes. So we'll see what happens with Jericho as we go to Final Battle, who he might be facing. I hope it's Mark in a rematch, but rematch from that hellacious not ladder war per se, but their match. But we'll see. But I think we're gonna get Mark Briscoe, Jericho, round 2 Electric Boogaloo at Final Battle at the Hammerstein, December the 20th, which is 3 weeks from today. And I will be there with bells on, and I will be at Collision. And I'm not showing you the tickets. Suck my dick if you want me to prove it. No, not you personally. I meant your girlfriends. Maybe I'll show it. But I digress. But I will be in New York City that weekend, so. And you're not. That's that. Alright, so Jericho retains. Great match. I thought it was a good match. Not great, but good. Alright, then we go back with the remarkable Renee Paquette. She's with Swerve. And my good buddy, please buy his coffee on his website. That's Prince Nana. Please buy his coffee, and when you do, use his discount code. But then, yeah, you go on his Twitter or his Instagram and tell him that I told you to buy his coffee. Please, I get commission, so. Anyway, so Swerve and Nana are in the back. Swerve talks about how hard Bobby Lashley hit him at the pay-per-view. And he's like, you know, we all have to rebuild. I lost. Now we're going to rebuild. We're going to get back to the world title picture. But then Max Caster, the idiot that he is, he interrupts. And, you know, he's mocking Swerve for his loss. And he's like, you used to be a house of fire. You know, you're like a firehouse. You used to burn the house down, and that really set off Swerve, and he just beat the shit out of Max Caster. And then I think we're supposed to get a match out of that this weekend or next week on the program. Don't mention fire and house with Swerve. He'll fuck you up. And Nana's like, oh scared. Like, oh, calm down. Calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. So I get Andrade out here. Why are you so crazy? Alright, so we got that. So I get that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the ring. Do we go to the ring? I think we go to the ring. The ring. And we have the Hangman, Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. Comes out for a little chitty chat about what happened at Full Gear. Well, losing again for the third time to Jay White. And then the aftermath when, you know, with Moxley and Jay White, Orange Cat, not Darby per se, but really, those three guys, Jay White himself and Moxley, beating up each other, trying for a title shot. So anyway, he's not happy with Christian screwing up the chance to cash in the title and then give the title to Adam Page and go home and eat some stuffing because it's Thanksgiving. And then Jay White, the Switchblade, he comes out, brings up beating Page twice now, twice in a row. So he wants the title. And then the Death Riders come out, Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, who has a match with Ricochet coming up next, so he has to come out. William Utah and the bastard Pac, along with the lovely Marina Shafir, they all come out. And then Moxley gets in the ring and chokes Jay White out. They beat his ass bad. Even Marina Shafir gets involved and chokes him out with mother's milk. That front choke where he's like, I don't think they get choked out by Marina Shafir. Well, Roddy might have something to say about that. Roddy! Oh, sorry. But it's basically like she's sitting down, she's like pulling your freaking head right into her titties and everything, like, and then you get choked out. But, you know, you're having a good time in the process. Just don't get near Roddy, but you'll be fine. But anyway, so Jay White gets choked out, and there was rumors going around online saying there's going to be a fatal 4-way match. Moxley defending against Moxley versus Jay White versus Darby. So it's going to be Moxley versus Darby versus Adam Page versus Jay White, the winner, and then going for the AEW title. But don't forget about Christian. So like I said, I think Christian will cash in at World's End and become the champion on January the 1st. Or by January the 1st. For Fight for the Fallen. So, we'll see how that goes. But that segment I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Actually, take that back. 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get the first match in the Gold League. We have Claudio Castagnoli, the Swiss Superman, taking on Rick O'Sheet. This wasn't a bad match, 13-minute match. Back and forth they went. Lots of flippy DVD news by Rick O'Sheet. But eventually Claudio gets the sharpshooter. That gets broken up, and then Claudio hits the goes for the Ricola bomb. It's counted into a Hurricanrana for a near fall. Then they go back outside. Ricochet gets crotched on the barricade. Ow! And then they almost tease a count out. And then Ricochet should have took the count out. Still would have lost. Lost 0. It would have got 0 points anyway. Claudio would have got 3. But Ricochet, being stupid, gets back in the ring, and Claudio hits a big time Lariato. 1, 2, 3. He gets 3 points in the Gold League. And he is the leader of the Gold League right now. And that's that. Match was alright. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to back with Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher bragging about Fletcher's big win over Will Oceanspray at Full Gear. And Fletcher says, that was proof that I am better, and the Continental Breakfast of Champions Classic will prove that once again. I think he might make the semis. He might make the finals. I don't think he's going to win the belt, but we'll see. Moving on with that. Alright, then we go to my favorite part of the show. We go to my best friend, well, besides Tony Baloney, but my best friend and yours, the Chugs, Adam Cole! Baby! So he comes out with the rest of the Undisputed Kingdom. I'm Matt Taven. You don't like Matt Taven? You're Melvin. And the man who punches people in the dick. He gives him a power driver. That's Michael Kanellis-Bennett. So they come out. So Cole gets on the mic. It's story time with Adam Cole, baby. Calls out Max. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker. But instead, he gets his former friend, Kyle O'Reilly, who was really mad after what happened to Roddy, who got his arm penalized. We probably won't see him for a while. So Kyle's like, I know you want to face Max, but I want to face him first. So Cole's like, I don't need anybody fighting my battles and everything like that. I want to do it. So they're going back and forth, and then Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker pops up on the screen, fake playing his piano in his fake house. He says, I'm too focused on next week's Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal, where the winner of that faces Max for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, he's won that 5 years in a row. Well, 4 or 5 years in a row, whatever it may be. Alright, so he's like, I'll see you guys next week. So Cole's like, alright, Max, you want to play games like that? Well, I'm going to be the first participant in the Battle Royal. And then Kyle's like, gets the mic and says, well, I'm number 2. And then they start arguing again. I'm like, oh boy. Here we go again. So, I have a feeling that Kyle might win the Battle Royal. He'll probably eliminate... Yeah, he might eliminate Adam Cole near the end, and Cole's gonna be mad. But I think that winner is coming. They're gonna... it's gonna be MJF and Kyle for the Diamond Ring, and MJF's gonna win again? For the 5th or 6th year in a row? I mean, stop it now! Can we get the ring off this fucker? Not even a belt, it's just a fucking ring. I don't know why he has to defend it every fucking year. It's pointless. Fucking pointless. So I think Kyle will win the Battle Royal. MJF will beat him, probably injure him too, and then Cole's gonna get the match at World's End, like I said 3 months ago. So we'll see what happens with that. But that segment I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright. So, after that, we go to another tournament. Yeah, another tournament. This time for the Women's International Cup, which will be contested at Wrestle Dynasty between a Fatal 4-Way match between the winner of the Ring of Honor bracket, that might be, because we got Athena, my girl Billy Starks, Layla Hirsch, and, I forget who, in that bracket. And then the AEW bracket, we got Jamie Hayter, Queen Aminata, Serena Deeb, and Willow Nightingale. And then, I don't know who's in Stardom. I think Mina might be in that, but we'll see. And whoever wins the CML bracket. They all face off for the Women's International Cup at Wrestle Dynasty, January the 5th. On pay-per-view. And we will watch that live here in the States at 11 p.m. That's Sunday night. Can't wait for that, huh? We'll be up all fucking night waiting for Wrestle Kingdom, and then we're going to sleep like 7 o'clock in the morning. And then, pretty much, you go to sleep, you get up a couple hours later, you have your nice breakfast, or you have a cup of coffee, have your lunch, do whatever you gotta do on Sunday, and then come right back home and get ready at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We're watching Wrestle Dynasty. We're gonna have fun. Some good old Japanese and American wrestling. And also, Stardom is having an event the night before, on January the 3rd, for their New Year's Dash, per se. And then I think there's one for New Japan. So that's a big weekend of wrestling. You got Stardom's New Year's Dash, you got Wrestle Kingdom 19, night 1, basically. Then you got Wrestle Dynasty, Sunday night here in the States, then Monday night or Tuesday in Japan, you got New Year's Dash. So, gonna be a lot of wrestling, Jesus Christ. And I will be reviewing Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty. So, get ready for that in January. But we'll see what happens with that. May or may not do it, but we'll see. Alright, so then we go to the first the first part of the bracket for the AEW side. We got Jamie Hayter, or Becky Lynch 2.0, taking on Queen Aminata, the one and only. There's a 9-minute match, nothing great about it. Back and forth they went. Jamie Hayter goes on to Winter is Coming in 2 weeks to face whoever wins between Serena Deeb and Willow Nightingale. So I'm thinking it's going to be Serena Deeb beating Willow, but we'll see. I think who wins that. I'd like to see Serena Deeb win this part of the tournament. Not the tournament itself, but I like to see her get into the Fatal 4-Way. I know Athena's going to get in, hopefully, but we'll see. And then Stardom, we'll see. Maybe Miyu or maybe Mina, who knows. And then whoever comes out of CMLL. I think it'll be a great match. Who wins it? I'd love for Athena to win it, but just to inflate her ego even more. But she'll need something to win after she loses to Billy Starkz at Final Battle. So she'll have to fight her twice. Sucks to be you, Athena. Sucks to be you. Alright, so Jamie wins with Haterade, and she goes on to the finals of the AEW bracket. So that match against Serena Deeb or Willow Nightingale coming up on December the 13th. No, not the 13th. December the 11th, actually, I think, is, I think it's the 11th, then the 13th, because it's 2 nights. So, what's coming up, I think they did say the 13th, the Rampage edition of Winter is Coming. So, I don't know. But anyway, we got that. Match was alright. We move on. Then the lights go out. Sabu! No, not Sabu, but not the House of Black, but a member of the House of Black. Well, she didn't come out, but kind of teased she was coming out. We just get the lights go out, we get a spotlight on the stage, and then nobody comes out. And then everybody's like, oh, it's Julia Hart playing mind games again. And I think Jamie Hayter knew that. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think she'll be officially back at Winter is Coming. But we'll see. Alright, then we get a sit-down interview from earlier in the day with Mina, my fourth amazingly hot, smoking wife. Mina Shirakawa sits down with Renee, and Mina's like, I knew Mariah May couldn't turn on me, because I love her. And she's like, I was ready for what was coming, and I showed Mariah the real Mina, and then out of nowhere, Mariah May comes from behind, smacks her in the back of the head with that champagne bottle, like she was supposed to do at Full Gear, but Mina saw it. This time she didn't see it coming, and Mina got clocked right in the back of the head with the champagne bottle, and then Mariah just started whipping her with the belt and started yelling at her, and then she just gets up and just starts walking towards the camera like, Arr! So that match will happen at Winter is Coming as well for the AEW Women's Championship. And then Mariah's like, I want the real Mina. Oh, you're gonna get her in 2 weeks. But sadly, I think Mina will not win, as much as I would love for that to happen. But as we all know, I think Toni Storm, who's taking this so-called retirement, she'll be back in February when she comes back at AEW Grand Slam Australia in Brisbane, the smaller stadium in Brisbane, not the big one because I couldn't sell tickets there. So we're gonna get that in February. So new champ probably before we hit Revolution on March the 9th. All right, so we got that. All right, then we go to the what is this? The main event of Dynamite. Second part of the second match in the Gold League, we had the big man from the House of Black, Brody King, taking on his arch nemesis. Hi guys, it's me once again. It's Darby. I know you love me coming in, but I just want to let you know I come from Seattle. I weigh 150 pounds soaking wet, but I kill myself for you guys because I fucking love you guys. But I'm so fucking emo. Haha. Hi guys. Okay, get out of here. Anyway, so Darby versus Brody. I think this is like match number 4 or 5 in their series. Woo. Darby's all taped up in his rib cage. And they just beat the shit out of each other again. So bad that Brody tried to go for a cannonball on the barricade, missed, and then the feed cuts out for a good 5 minutes. The feed cut off, then came back. They went to break. They came back from break with the feed, but no audio. So I'm like, you didn't hear anything, and then I have closed captioning. And then I hear, yes. They're like, you're on! The wonders of live TV, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, the feed comes back, the audio comes back for the end of the match. And then Brody, we got a Super Code Red by Darby for a near fall. And then Brody gets knocked to the outside for a coffin drop. Then a second one, I think is on the outside. Brody's down and out, but somehow he gets back in. Darby goes for a third straight coffin drop, but this time gets counted into a choke. And Darby's like almost out, but somehow he slipped and did a WrestleMania 8 type pin, and Brody barely kicked out of that. And then Brody picks him up, hits the Gonzo Bomb. Not Gonzo from the Muppets, but Gonzo Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Brody King gets the win, and he earns 3 big, huge points in the Gold League, and he is tied with Claudio, who he faces next week. Ah! And then Claudio, speaking of Claudio, he comes out with a chair to do some damage to Darby, but Brody comes back and is like, no. Grabs his chain, he's like, come on! So we got that. Oh, I'm missing SmackDown. 4 minutes I missed. Let's see what happens. Oh, what am I looking at? I'm going on the wrong channel. I hit 11 by accident. Alright, so SmackDown is started. Well, I don't know with what, but now we got Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair. She's coming out to talk to us. And we found out that Bayley, give me a hug, is going to be on the team, replacing Jade. And Jade's not hurt, by the way. People think she's hurt, but Meltzer, good old Meltzer, was wrong. So don't believe anything that Meltzer says. Now Naomi's out with her big old puffy boots, her slicky boots I call them. Here's Io, oh yes. Oh, Io with those cargo pants, that small little freaking top. You can see just her little bitty titties. And now we got Bayley. Give me a hug. Coming out. All right, so Team Bianca. Oh, actually. Well, we gotta get Mommy, too. So Mommy's gonna come out next. Give me a hug, too. Yeah, now here comes Mommy. This is my brutality! Oh, the great sounds of Motionless in White. You gotta love it. And if you don't love it, fuck you, because your crap sucks, too. Bieber. It's Bat Chick. Anyway, so they come out. So they're all ready to go. They're gonna go right to the ring. All right, let me see if I can go back a few minutes. See what actually happened. Thank you, EO. Can I go back further than that? All right, so we had a recap of last week where Punk and the Wise Man came back, and then later tonight we got a sit down with Punk, the Wise Man, and Roman. That's going to be very interesting. So we got that. Now we got a recap of what happened on Monday, where Bianca got the advantage thanks to Bayley, who now is on the team. So Bianca beat Nia Jax to earn the advantage for her team at War Games tomorrow. And Bianca's all smiling like, I don't trust you! We'll see what happens with that. So, Team Bianca, I guess you can call it, or Team Rhea, taking on Team Liv. It's Candice LeRae, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, and the women's champion, that's Liv Morgan. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be great. You know, Io has only won one War Games match. That was in NXT, I think. Was that the main roster, I think? No, I think she's 0-3 in NXT and 1-4 overall. Or 1-3 overall in War Games on the main roster. But she's going to do something nuts off the top of the cage, as always. We're going to see that definitely tomorrow. Is her team going to win? I think we're going to see Rhea's team win. Because I think Rhea is going to face Liv eventually again at... It's going to end at WrestleMania 41. So Rhea will probably get back the belt and then maybe lose it to Charlotte. I have a feeling Charlotte would be back by the Royal Rumble. Win the Royal Rumble, I think beat Nia Jax. And then we gotta worry about, or beat Tiffy Tiff. Because when Tiffy Tiff cashes in, which could be tomorrow, it could be any time between now and whenever. Now and next year, late next year. But we'll see what happens with that. Get that. Alright, so Brody King gets 3 points. He's tied with Claudio. And we got that. So the others the other matches in the match on this weekend on, I think it's on Collision, will be Will Ospreay reach for the sky. Whoa! Taking on Rock Hard Juice Robinson, otherwise known as Captain T-Man. That was his son. So we got that. Should be a good match this weekend, and also in the Blue League. Let me just try to find the Blue League. The Blue League, we got the Beast Mortas against Kyle Fletcher, and Okada taking on Daniel Garcia. So the first matches in the Golden Blue League will be done, and then we begin week number 2 this Wednesday night on the program on Dynamite. And like I said, we got Brody King versus Claudio in the Gold League, and we'll see what the Blue League has when we get to that point. And that's it. Alright guys, so all in all, pretty decent edition of Dynamite. I gave it 6.5 out of 10 stars, but let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment down below. And that's it. And leave a comment on my other videos I've done recently, and my other channels as well. Gives you a love and support there, but don't leave stupid comments, because you go bye-bye. And if you don't like it, too bad. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the final day of November. Enjoy Survivor Series tomorrow night. And enjoy the first day of December, because we're going to be 23 days away from Christmas Eve, 24 days away from Christmas, and then we'll pretty much be 30 days, one full month away, as of Sunday, from the end of 2024. So, get ready. The greatest month in the world, with the greatest people in the world that celebrate birthdays, starts on Sunday. So, get ready. Can't wait for that. Ozzy's birthday's coming up that weekend, that first weekend. Can't wait for that. Maria and Chris from the Mighty Indus Moment coming up 2 weeks from after that. Level 48 for me, and Lemmy. Oh, not 48 for Lemmy, he's going to be like 70-something. But we celebrate Lemmy's birthday on the same day I do, so it's great. Then we got Christmas, Santa Claus is coming to town, and then we're gonna drop that stupid ball, and it'll be 2025. And then we reset in January. New beginnings and new stuff like that. And that's it. Alright guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with all that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! And that's it. Learn to love it, because you can't do anything about it. That's all. That's all. Keep watching, and keep sucking dick. That's all I gotta say about that. Keep watching, keep obsessing, and stay jelly, because you love me, and I don't love you. So I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace.